This meeting is being recorded.
Morning, I'm sorry about that.
Morning.
Morning, it took me a minute to even get on. Whew. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it. I'm a minute late. That doesn't happen. Okay, let's start warming up. I just finished my other class, and my best friend comes to my class, and then, chit chat, and then I look at the watch. I'm like, oh no, I gotta go. All right, let's start with a little bit of a fun little warm up this morning. I mean, fun for me, right? Okay, so too bad we don't have music, right? Because this would be way more fun if we had music. That's kind of weird on the computer. So I'm gonna put my music on. I'm like all alone over here. So, all right, side to side, just nice and easy. If I'm going a little too fast, you could definitely take it a little slow. I've already been working out for an hour, so I'm nice and warm. Keep it going, keep going, keep going. I'm just gonna text a couple people because they told me to text them to remind them about class, so I'm gonna do that. See if they get on. Okay, now let's bring it elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Getting that heart rate up. And then let's take it forward where we're gonna stretch out the backs of our legs, kind of stretching those arms as well. Core tight. Good, now let's go butt kick, butt kick. Yeah, Anne, I wasn't sure if you'd be on. I wasn't sure if there was a track meet today. Looks like a pretty day if there is. Good, let's take it into down dog and we'll stretch the back of the hammies, our calves, stretching out our shoulders. If you want, pedal out those feet. And then let's try to get in that deep squat position. Open up those hips. Push those elbows on the inside of those knees. And then let's go ahead and put the hands on the floor. Stretch up. And then get on back down. We'll do that again. Stretch. Push those knees out. And then go ahead and butt up, stretch the back of your legs again. And then nice and easy, take a couple breaths so you don't get too lightheaded, and we'll just start a few side to side, lift that arm up. And then, so keep doing that. We're gonna start off with our bent over rows, followed by our wall squat. So we'll do those 10 bent over rows with weight, and then we'll just go right into our wall squat. And we'll try to, look at me, I'm a mess this morning. We'll try to differentiate the squats. So hopefully it's not just the same thing for 6 minutes. All right, go ahead and stand on up. Go figure out what you want to use for your rows. It's only going to be 10 reps. So if you can go heavy, that'd be great. So with the rows, just right here, pull those shoulder blades down and together. You can always stagger those feet, one foot in front of the other, or bring them both together, core nice and tight. So figure out what you want to do there. Another option is if you wanted to use a band instead and wrap that around something. Let me start our time. So we'll go every minute on the minute, and then 10 rows, and then go get into your normal roll. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and start. Let's get our 10 core tight bent over rows. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Together. Let's get our 10, and then we'll have a feet against the wall. normal. So 10 rows and then go have a seat. Go have a seat against the wall. And if you want to take those weights with you wherever you are going to do your wall squat, take those with you. Well, woohoo, my text message worked. Good morning, Kanisha. I told the other ladies I had to text you and well, there you are. Awesome. We got 9 seconds. So, hey girl, just start warming up a little bit. Just do our normal stretches. All right, that's our first set of wall squat. Go ahead and grab your weights. Let's get another set of our bent over rows. So Kanisha, just warm up a little bit and then jump on in. We're doing 10 bent over rows followed by a wall squat. We're going every minute on the minute. Back nice and straight, pull, hold. Good, and on this wall squat, let's go ahead and go up on our toes in our wall squat position. So try to just engage those calves. We're in the wall squat for this set. If you want, you can come down and then come back up if you want to do a few repetitions while you're in that wall squat, or just hold. Good, let's get another set of our bent over rows, 10 reps. And on this set of our wall squat, let's get wider and turn out our feet. Awesome. All right, let's get another set of our rows. We got 10 reps. Really hold it, core tight. And on this wall set, or wall squat, I'm going to challenge you to do single leg. So single leg wall squat. If this does not work or feel good on the knees, you can kind of modify and just put that other foot there for stabilization, just to help you stay in this position to load one side more than the other. If you can do single leg, awesome. Again, you don't have to. We're just going to, a little challenge. Push through that heel. Good. All right, last set of our bent over rows. We got our 10 reps, and then we'll balance on the other side, that single leg. So on next set, just work that other leg. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so stretch out those legs if you need to. I just got to change our time. We are going to do different types of plank exercises. We're going to do each for a minute, and then in between, we're going to do a cardio exercise. I'm going to come up with a cardio exercise. As usual, you are more than welcome to do something else. The idea is to get your heart rate up. Okay, so we'll go from a static hold to some sort of cardio to get that heart rate up. So again, we're gonna go 1 minute, 30 seconds. We're not gonna do any rest in between those things. We're gonna do about 5 different types of planks. And then our first set is just gonna be regular old plank on the elbows. If the minute gets a little long, go to those elbows. You're more than welcome to do on an elevated surface to make it work for you. Okay. All right, guys, let's go into plank. Good, hold that plank. Make sure that those elbows are in alignment with those shoulders, that the hips are not sagging. You know, I'd rather have your butt up a little bit than down. Core is tight, glutes are tight, regular plank. You have 30 more seconds, push through it, breathe through it. Holding, keep holding. You have 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get up and we're gonna shuffle. So we got 8, 7, and again, any other cardio you wanna do. 5, 4, 3, 2, up quickly, and we're shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle. Core tight. If you wanna shuffle forward and back, side to side, totally up to you. Three, 2, we're going into high plank, so push-up style. Woo. This will give you a chance to catch your breath. High plank position, catch your breath. Again, hands in alignment with the shoulders, but not saggy. Sometimes that helps you think about engaging the core. If you make your glutes tight or the quads tight, you're like, ooh, I can feel it back in my core. Sometimes it's like, oh, this is a lot on my shoulders. So think about squeezing the lower body to see if it helps you engage the core. 30 more seconds. We have 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get up for skaters in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, quickly, come on up, quickly, come on up, and let's turn it into our skaters. Keep going, keep going. We got 10 seconds, and we're gonna go to side plank. We're gonna do 30 and 30. So we're gonna hustle into our side plank in 3, 2, all right, side plank. Stack, stagger on the knee, whatever works for you. What I want you to do is go into regular plank and then turn it to the other side. So you should now be on your other side for side plank. Just kind of turning it to regular plank and then moving is just a lot more graceful than how some of us do it sometimes. So keep holding, keep holding. You have 10 seconds on here. And then we're actually gonna go into mountain climbers. So we're gonna stay on the floor. 3, 2, flip it on over, push up position, mountain climbers. Keep going, and we're gonna actually do our side plank again here in 15 seconds. And we're gonna do the same thing, 30 and 30, 10 seconds. All right, let's go to side plank. make sure the shoulder and elbow are lined up. Turn it into your regular plank and go to your other side. Other side. We have 10 seconds and then we're gonna come up into jump squats or squats up on the toes. 5, 4. All right, come on up. And we're going to either a nice easy jump squat or squat up on the toes. Squat up on the toes. Nice soft knees. Good. I want you to go back down into high plank on your hands. You're going to hold here, catch your breath. Breathe, catch your breath. Now, while you're in this high plank, I want you to come down into elbow plank. So now go ahead and go elbow, elbow to your elbows. Good, keep holding. Now you're in elbow plank. Come on up to high plank. And last 10 seconds, elbow plank. Elbow, elbow. Five, 4, 3, 2, rest. Good, awesome. Okay, so now go ahead and stretch back. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, let's go to the floor for some abs. Do some fun ab exercises. Let's grab some water real quick. I'm going to do a run time of 40 seconds, but I'm going to give us 5 seconds in between just for our transition. All right. Okay, let's go to the floor. Let's go ahead and start with our V-up crunches. And remember, we can make them more straight leg. Hands behind your back right here. And if this doesn't work for you, I would turn it into a double crunch. All right. Let's start. If your hip flexors start to hurt or pop, you can try to modify and maybe do one at a time. If you keep them together, they may not pop rather than having them apart. If you don't go so low, they might not pop. Good, we're gonna flip it over and do Superman, or you can do your opposite arm and leg if you don't like going to your belly. Good, go ahead and flip it back onto your back. We're gonna go left elbow to right knee. So you can put it on the floor with your foot on the floor. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, extend that leg. If you want to make it harder, you can go straight arm, straight leg, and you can always take your other hand and put it behind your head. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the other side. If your neck is starting to bother you at all, you could always do just the lower body part of the exercise. If the neck is starting to hurt, hold it up. Remember to breathe. Good. We're going to flip it back over for another set of Superman. Or if you would rather do your alternating opposite arm and leg, try to work that lower back. Good. So if you can, I would like you to do side crunches. So I know that some of us have a hard time with the side crunch. So what I would do is lay on your back, let your legs fall to the side, and then go ahead and do a regular crunch. But think about the oblique. Good, let's go to the other side. Again, side crunch or let those legs just drop. I know some of our necks are probably getting a little tired. So if you need to just rest it, and then jump back in. Good. I want to do one more set of our Superman or opposite arm and leg. Good. All right, let's go ahead and push ourselves up and stretch back. And then grab water if you need to. So the last little bit that we have, I would like to work on lunges. If your knees are not wanting to do lunges today, we'll do different types of squats. I would like you guys to do walking lunges around your house. If that's not possible, if the walking lunges hurt, an option is to make it less deep. Okay, that'd be an option. The other option is to do back lunges, just standing in place. Or what we'll do is I will stand here and we'll just do different types of squats. So you choose today. It's going to be kind of weird because we're going to go a full minute of walking lunges, nice and slow back lunges. Okay, 1 minute. Walking lunges around the house with or without weight. You totally choose what you want to do. Oops, I messed that up. All right, let's begin. Let's start those walking lunges. So walking lunges if you can. If you are not doing your walking lunges, let's get a bigger stance, wide stance. And we'll do squats. That's okay. Okay, so if you're not walking lunges, you're doing a plie squat. And again, if those forward lunges first, same shape. You have about 30 seconds. All right, bring it back. We're gonna rest. If you need to, let's stretch out those quads a little bit. So stretch for just about 10 more seconds or just rest. And then we're gonna do that again. So forward walking lunges or back lunges, start. Or if you're doing your squats, do your squats. Push through the heel on whatever you're doing. Push through that heel. Let me see about back lunges. Yep, same thing. Load the heel so that it loads the glutes and takes a little bit of pressure off your knees. Start to walk back in your walking lunges. Start to come on back. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to rest, and then we're going to do one more 40-second walking lunges, back lunges, or your squats. Stretch out those quads, hammies. Just give yourself a breather. And then last round, walking lunges, back lunges. 10 seconds, and we're going to finish it out with a vertical 5, 4, 3. All right, let's all go to the floor. I know I was a little late, so we got 1 more minute. Ten seconds, hold it. Awesome. All right. So it's a great time just to lay back, rest, do some stretching on the floor. Great job getting on. Just real quick, I will not be having class next Saturday. We will be in Colorado for regionals, last meet for gymnastics. And then we